What's good, country folk? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's having a blessed day today. I'm up here right now at the DC, waiting to get my second load. That's my trailer right there. I have to wait on this gentleman to get done with hooking his up and pre-tripping his stuff. One thing I know at Walmart, at least at my DC, because every DC seems to have their own set of rules. I don't know if that's factual or not, but it seems to be that way. But I know at my DC, we are not allowed to back in next to a truck when the trailer is right next to it. Now if it's like one spot in between, we can back in, hook, and do what we gotta do, which I wish that was the case right now because I really need to be going. But when you're in a situation like this, if someone's already at their trailer and yours is next to them, do not hook up to them. Obvious reasons, safety reasons. Sometimes these trailers are jammed tight together. Focus camera, they jam tight together. If you're in there pre-tripping, you know, someone hooks up or pulls off, they could clip you, anything could happen. So be mindful, just wait your turn, all that good stuff. Everybody's safe. Thankfully it's go home day for me. So this is likely going to be my last load of the week. I just got finished with Murfreesboro delivery. I actually delivered at one of the stores I used to work at 10 years ago. Got delivered there and all that good stuff. So they gave me this one at Lewisburg and Pulaski. That should finish me off. And yeah, see what today brings. I'm looking forward to being at the end of the week. Looking forward to going home because it's been one heck of a week. Yeah, it's been a heck of a week. But anyways, he's about to pull out, so I'm gonna get off here and hook up and get going. Things clear. I think I can get away with that, but I'm gonna go ahead and top it off. So I need to put fuel in my tractor anyway. For the most part, I already done looked this over while I was waiting, but still got a couple things we gotta look over. This is how your landing gear should look like when you back under it. Y'all put these landing gears down. You do not have to crank these things all the way to the ground. Because when you do that, you hook to it, then you have to fight the landing gear to go back up because it's jammed up. Let me show y'all real quick. Leave about that much room. I'm sure somebody out there probably say you could stand to leave a little bit more or a little bit less. You get the point. Leave a gap. Quit cranking it all the way down. Especially on hot days, which today is not that bad. But on really hot days, none of us likes fighting the trailer. So yeah, let's make it easy for everybody. I done forgot my lock. I thought I forgot my lock. I think that was one of the things I already done did. I already done checked my tires and everything, make sure my pins and everything are locked in. Check my tires, lug nuts, all that good stuff. Oh, it's gonna be tight. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, I forgot I put my lock on already. Lights work. Yep, everything looks good. Yep, we're good on that. Didn't really get to go down this side of the trailer. Everything looks pretty good though. All right, go top this off. Put some fuel in that. Top off my reefer so I ain't gotta worry about it when I get back. We don't get on the road. At my first store, Lewisburg. They getting 15 pallets. Had to take the longer way around because the way we used to be able to take, there's a couple bridges on there, and they made them 23-ton limit bridges, which we can go over them if we're empty, but fully loaded, we cannot. Thus turning what should be a 32-minute drive into like an hour and a half. So, but we up here and they on point with it. They already got the door open for you, boy. Yeah, buddy. See if I can see up under here. We good. On to Pulaski. But before I do that, I need to get some dinner, because I am freaking starving. Well, I thought I was going to get some KFC, but I guess they only got like 2 people working. I'm not about to wait 45 minutes for that, so on to the next store. Well, my night just got really interesting. I'm out here doing a break at the Pulaski store. Pulaski, Tennessee, that is. And somebody drove by and hurled a not so nice comment made toward black people at me. Boy, gotta love it. Honestly, me personally, I can't get mad at stupidity like that. People that do, and the funny thing is, they waited till they got all the way down to the end of about almost to the light, before they decided to scream it at me. Oh boy, some people are just wasting a body. That's all I'm gonna say on that deal. But anyway, off of that, as I said, I'm over here taking a break right now and hanging out. And yeah, y'all, the whole point of why I made the title the way I made it, I know it's kind of clickbaity, but it still goes along with what I'm about to say. Your boy is ready to go back to night shift. I want to go back to the night shift. Hopefully, I'll be able to here soon because, hold the camera back. Hopefully, I'll be able to here soon. Just because, well, it's a whole lot easier to get in and out stores and deal with traffic. And I mean, it's a multitude of reasons. I can make a whole video dedicated to that. And I'm not trying to make a rant video by any means, but yeah, since I've been on 1300, on the 1300 schedule, I personally have not been making the money that I wanted to make. Wasn't bad money, but not where I know I could be at and where I want to be at. Just because, for one, I'm losing the nighttime pay. That extra 7 cents a mile makes a heck of a difference, at least to me. And then being based out of Shelbyville like I am, a lot of my runs have majority been around the Nashville area, Clarksville, Huntsville, all the busy areas. Every now and again, like today, I'll get to get some stores out in the country or something, do something a little bit different. But for the most part, it's usually in a big city. And being 1300 out, or 1 p.m. for those that don't know military time that well, I'm starting at right in the beginning of rush hour. So every single time if I gotta make a delivery in Nashville or any other big city, I'm right there in the thick of it, trying to fight my way into stores, trying to fight my way into these parking lots. And heaven forbid if it's a store that's going through a remodel, then that makes it even more fun, because we can't typically go, depending on how extensive that remodel is. They'll have big containers and stuff laid out, construction equipment laid out, and good chunks of the parking lot, and we have to kind of snake our way through other parts of the property to get to the docks we need to get to. So it's just, it just makes it a pain. It's a pain in the butt. And I miss being able to, at the end of my shift, when I was on night shift, of course, in early in the morning or sometimes at lunch, depending on what time I went out and depending on how busy my day was. Always could find parking. Always could find parking. But being on this shift, if on a busy day, my day typically ends around 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, pull into Walmart, says I can park there. Well, you might have 4 or 5 different other carriers parked there. I'm sure I could probably go in and ask the manager to make the move, but good chance that they probably won't. Just being honest with you, some of them will. Other ones, I mean, shoot, they want to make, some stores want to make vendors move out of my way when I'm trying to make a delivery. So, you know, and they're supposed to do that, but that's not always the case, and usually I have to write those stores up because of it. But that's a whole nother deal. I'll explain in another video or something. But it's just way easier to do what I gotta do at night, make my deliveries, potentially more likely get a second load, which is how we make our money, by getting double loads. It's a lot easier to do that because, again, when I start my clock, I get held up in rush hour quite a bit. Depending on how bad it is, I could lose an hour or 2 hours just sitting in rush hour. So, you know, that will free up a whole lot more of my time on my hours of service, thus giving me the ability to increasing my odds to get a second load for the day and really make some money like I need to. But like I said, the biggest thing is that nighttime pay. It makes a difference. So, you know, it was cool. I mean, it's cool. It's been the best schedule as far as for my sleep, because I typically now, especially now, I don't really get tired until about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So by the time I get done with my day, I'm about ready to eat, hit the hay. But the cons outweigh the pros for sure. Thankfully, we're about to get a rebid here soon, so that will give me an opportunity to try to get a schedule that's going to be better for me and what I'm looking for. But, you know, I made a video comparing the two, day shift versus night shift, and I know everybody's different. Everybody got their own preferences and what they like. There's plenty of guys I know that would much rather have the day shift compared to night, but I don't mind the night shift. I could get used to the different sleep schedules and things like that, which is not so bad, being that we're not all over the place. You know, once you get assigned something, that's what you do. Sorry guys, I'm switching hands. One of these days, I'm going to invest in the GoPro and some good camera equipment. I don't have to keep doing this, but yeah, your boy's ready to get on day shift again. I miss it. I got way more appreciation for it. Traffic's non-existent. I see why a lot of those truck driving cats I will talk to always said they preferred driving at night, doing what they got to do at night versus doing the day. And yeah, doing this wasn't as bad when I was over the road and things like that, because, you know, I didn't have a parking lot. I had to drive in and fight my way through. You know, flatbeds, you know, is either a job site or somewhere where the general populace was not there to be in the way and make it difficult for you. So, you know, it's just one of those deals, y'all. So, but yeah, I'm gonna finish this up, finish my breakup, and then I'm gonna mosey on back to the DC. Again, it's my go home day, so this is gonna wrap it up for me for the week. And I'm not gonna extend like I have been, just because I just got too much to do. I actually won't be able to extend for a while, because all of this month, today is August 1st, all of this month I'm gonna be busy with something, so I won't be doing much extending. But I'm sure the bonuses are probably gonna last for a while, because we're also starting to get into more getting closer to the holidays and things like that. So, but with that being said, you guys, I hope each and every one of you guys are having a blessed day, including the jokers that hurled that nasty comment to me. I still pray for you guys, that Jesus reaches y'all hearts and make y'all change y'all's ways. But even the good folks that's out there, and especially the good folks that rock with me, my country folks, the guys and gals that's watching my channel, support me, leaving the nice comments and all that good stuff. Thank y'all so much for the love. Love each and every one of you guys. I hope every one of y'all and my fellow drivers are safe on the road and all that good stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. Try not to make a super long video for once. But with that being said, hit like, hit the subscribe button. If you want to comment, feel free to leave a comment. Hit the notification bell so you'll know when I post new content and all that good stuff. Y'all be blessed. We'll catch you in the next video.